Hello everyone and welcome back. This is Danny Code and I'm continuing on with the ERA 5 playthrough of Mashinky. We are currently in ERA 2 and we have everything hooked up, but we need to really add a lot more trains so we can get the production going and get our tokens flowing basically. So we need to get into ERA 3, we definitely need 200 wood tokens, 200 coal tokens, and 100 iron ore tokens. I can actually buy the coal tokens right now, but I'm going to put that off because we're probably going to use them to buy trains and whatnot, and to run trains actually. So we'll probably put on some coal burning trains as well. So the first thing I want to look at is going to be our wood production, because that's going to be pretty important. The first thing here for wood is going to be looking at our forest here and seeing if we can't make sure that we have enough. Why are there passengers being delivered to this station? That's weird. Let me fix that. Well, I'm not going to fix it, but I'm going to go ahead and turn off what it accepts and produces here at the station. So next time I load up the game, I think that'll zero out those. I think it's probably because of this town building. It's just out here in the middle of nowhere. It's very strange. It's not hooked up to a town that I can tell because Leeds is over here. Yeah, so that's Leeds. So this is just a random building out in the middle of nowhere. Cool. Whatever. Okay, so as I was saying, so let's make sure that we have enough production or enough logs being produced here at the forest. We don't need charcoal just quite yet. You know what? I'm going to put it on there anyways because it couldn't hurt. We're probably going to need charcoal somewhere, I'm sure. Anyways, so there's that. I'm also going to go ahead and buy. Let me see how our sawmill is doing here. So we have at the station right now we have 194, and we have 29 logs waiting. So it's being produced. It's doing okay. We could probably buy some extensions for this as well, like an employees' quarters. I'm not going to worry about this one. And we can't afford anything else, so that's good. So we'll do that. We probably want to also upgrade this station, and we'll do that in a minute. Okay, so what we're going to do is put on a log train here, at least one. Let's bring up our depot. And what do we want to do? Let's go ahead and buy. Oh man, just 20 logs for that, or 20 wood tokens. Alright, we'll just do a porter for now, and maybe we'll have it like a double train perhaps, so we can do more logs. Alright, so we have a total of 168 tons, 4.5. Yeah, so let's go ahead and put on a second porter. Make this a longer train so we get more benefit out of it. And I like to put my engine on a double train here, or like a double engine train. I like to put one in the front and one in the back. That way, just in case it goes into a station that is shorter length, the back end will hang off, hopefully, and unload everything else better. Oh, I didn't want to buy another one of those. Let me just sell that for now. Okay, I did want to do more of these. 257, 766, and how long is this? 67. So that's it. So that is it. So keeping it under 8 for length because that's the way I have my signal set up on the tracks, and also that's going to be the longest station as soon as we put on some signal boxes on the stations. So that's it. So that's cool. So we have that, and we'll go ahead and give him orders to go from our forest here. And I'm going to also, because this is getting a little trafficy here, I'm going to put on a little side rail here, a little pass through to go around this way. And how I'm going to do it is I'm going to, I don't want to go all the way out here and then come back, because that may stunt the growth of the town. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to take it out here, build a tunnel through the town here, and then, or under the town here, and then hook it up here. Anyways, so I say that because when I do that, I'm going to give this train and all the other log trains orders to use that side rail, so it doesn't clog up this station here. Anyway, so for now we're just going to do that. And there we go. So we got an extra log train running. Let's speed things up a little here. There we go. Okay, so that should get more logs going to the sawmill. Now I'm going to actually now get a... These are only doing 21. Pretty small trains. I'm going to keep them for now, but what I'm going to do is maybe put on like another double engine train to deliver planks from the sawmill to the tool works. Let's see here. So we can get... Alright, so let's get our Baldwin. And I'm staying away from engines that are burning coal for now, until I do the same thing for coal. Like I'm buying engines to produce more wood tokens. I'm going to buy some more engines to produce more coal tokens. But for now, I'm going to stay away from coal burning ones and just stay with our money burning ones because we have enough money. Anyways, okay. So we have planks. There we go. And let's see what we got here. So 138 towards definitely going to be a double engine train. Yeah, so we'll buy another Baldwin. Stick it right on there. I'm going to stick it up front for now. And then I'll change that in a second. So we have 449, 748. So this is 75 long. So if you put on another one, it'll go over 8. So that's our train right there. Looking good. You know, I wonder... Well, I can't afford it right now. No, that's fine. I was going to put on maybe one of these bigger ones here and take off one of these, but for now, that's fine. So we'll go with that. And we are going to give him orders to go from here, picking up some planks and going all the way down to our toolworks. Alright, we have a lot of work to do. As I said, we also I want to put on some like for instance, I want to put on some shortcut tracks just for the plank trains. So for example, coming from the sawmill here, I just want to put a track here, bridge over this and go to here, so that will alleviate the traffic here as well, because I predict this is going to be a pretty busy corridor. It already is, really, but not too busy at the moment, but it will be getting that way. I did not... What happened here? Oh, okay, so this is our new train, and what's happening here is that our platform is not big enough. The way we can do that without actually buying a signal box, because we can't really afford that right now, what we can do is we can just extend 2 out this way. So now what's going to happen is he's just going to go ahead and turn around, because he didn't have enough space to turn around and switch over to the outbound track here, which, by the way, I like to put a signal there. And there he goes. Okay, problem solved. Now, did I start that other train? I did. Okay. So let's see where he is. There he is. Nope, that's not a plank train. This is the plank train, the new plank train. And yeah, so cool. So we have more of that. We could probably actually go ahead and duplicate that guy as well, because we got a ton of planks over there at the sawmill. So I think, yeah, let's do that. So let's put on another one of those. So let's just duplicate him. Close out that window. Engine, oh no, I want to duplicate, and where are you? There you are, duplicate you. Okay, and then send him on his way. Cool, so that should really booster up our plank production, because we are super low on it. Alright, with that done, let's look into, I just want to make sure we have enough planks here, or enough logs here for delivery. Let's go ahead and look into coal production. Now our coal mine is over here, and I think it looks like, yeah, so it looks like it is maxed out, so it doesn't have a lot going on there. So we're already delivering as much coal from that mine as possible. I think we have all the extensions. Second head frame we'll buy as soon as we have some more iron tokens. But I think what I'm going to do is hook up another coal mine. And we have, as if I remember, one back here. And we have, let's kind of scoot out here. So we have like this one here, one here, one here. This one is the closest one so far there. Do we have any more? Yeah, like off in the distance we have a ton of them. But that's not going to do us any good. And then we have kind of like one up here in the mountain, but that may be kind of hard to get to. And I know we don't have any coming out of this way. So we had a couple towns here, but no resources. Okay, so that's what I'm going to do. I am going to go ahead and do a time lapse. I'm going to hook up this coal mine to something here. I'm not really sure how I'm going to do that. I'm going to have to give it a little think. But I'm going to do a little time lapse and do that. I'll be right back. Okay, there we go. So I decided to actually take it off here, off this town here, because there's not a lot of traffic here just quite yet. There seems to be quite a bit of traffic here, so taking it off here on this bottom one seemed a little smarter, even though I could have probably teed it off somewhere around here somewhere. The other difficulty would be teeing it off here wouldn't be suggested. It may work, but it may not. Anyways, so So there's that. We have this track coming up here to this coal mine. So let's go ahead and put on some coal trains, and we want them to be delivered to, I don't want them to be delivered to the foundry here, because I think we're doing okay here, because we have this coal mine like really close, and so we have tons of coal here already. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make it the longest I can, or the best, long haul basically train. So I want to make it as long as possible, hauling as much as possible at one time. And let's see what we want to use. Since it's delivering coal, so we might as well use maybe our, because this goes 60 miles per hour and is 700 horsepower, so that is ideal. It burns coal, but we're delivering coal, so I mean that is kind of offset, I think. Let me see here. So how are we doing on plank? So our plank production is great, right? So that is really spiked up pretty good. So we can definitely do lins here, and we have a total of 306 tons that we can do for just the one, and it's under 397, which is perfect. So we can just put on another Russian, stick on the front there for now, and then stick on, how many do we have here? I think we can stick on another 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 lins, perhaps. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. So no, just 4, but that's good. So that is a pretty long train, like 7.39, so 7.4, which is almost 7.5. And it is doing a ton of a lot of coal at one time, so that's awesome. So 9 times what do we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 9 times 9, so that would be 81, right? If my math is correct. And let's go ahead and give him orders. And we may want to do a few of these because it's such a long haul. But we're going to give him orders to go from this coal mine here, going all the way through and all the way down here to the tool works. Just right here. There we go. So let's take a look at this beast that we just made. Nice looking train. I like it. Okay, so through when I was doing the fast forward there, the time lapse, I don't know if you noticed that we had some lockups here, and it looks like we have another one. So what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to upgrade this little section here. I'm going to have to do something about this. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to do another little time lapse. I'm going to upgrade this whole section here and see if we can't get the situation under control. So I'll be right back.
Set on it, the highest mountain we can climb. And when we reach the summit,
All right, there we go. So I think we have a pretty good solution there. So that reduces the traffic. I know I had a crash, by the way. I'm going to have to buy some more plank trains and wood trains. Anyways, so that alleviates all the plank trains clogging up this here. And it also alleviates, alleviates that, but it also alleviates the fact that there wasn't a lot of track here for trains being parked, basically. So with all that traffic coming in and out, the ability to park more trains here, that really does kind of free up this intersection a little bit better. Anyways, so let me go ahead and put on a couple more wood trains. So I'm just going to copy this one here. What is this? This is, if I can click on it, hello, there it is. This one is train number 26. So we will duplicate him first. Let's go get him. Go get him. Duplicate that guy. That is the first one, so we'll start him off. And we will also duplicate another one of our longer plank trains. If I can find one, excuse me. If I can find one here. And we have one using the new rail already. So cool. So we will duplicate that guy as well. Very nice. Once he comes out of the tunnel here, shall click on him. There he is. Alright, so that should take care of the trains that crashed there. Oh, did I start him? I don't think I started him. Oh, I did start him. Okay, there he goes. Let's just keep an eye on him for now. Alright, so that is a big thing. So that is alleviating the traffic here pretty well. I'm going to go ahead and put in that side rail as well. Coming from here, going down under the town and hooking up to this. I'm also going to do a little side rail on. I'm going to reconfabulate this as well. I'm not going to do a time lapse on this because it'll just take me a few seconds. So I'll just explain as I'm going along what I'm doing. As soon as this guy gets off the track, we will pause. There we go. Okay, so I'm just going to delete this, and I want it a little bit closer to the intersection here, so I'm going to delete that as well, the signal. Put the signal out this way, and then go ahead and redo this track so it sets a little bit closer to that intersection. After in here, so after the exit signal. I'm gonna delete one more. There we go. And just actually, and I'm gonna come off this way, a little bit easier, and then hook up here. Perfect. Okay, so that should help as well. So things coming here just kind of come off here and then go that direction there. I also like to put a signal kind of in the middle here. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and extend out this way from here and then make a tunnel under the town and then connect it up on the other side. So where is our signal here? So our signal is back here, so we can just come off this section right here. I think perfect, yeah. So we want at least 2 squares out because you can't put tunnels too close. And our tunnel should start right there. Yeah, that'll work. Alright. So let's just go and hit the tunnel here. Go on to the other side. Right there. Perfect. I think that's close enough. I think I went out 1 square too many, but that's okay. That works as well. Let's just do this. Kind of looks nice. Or not. Try that again. To make him look as good as possible here. Yeah, sure, that works. That's cool. Okay. Put a signal here. Put a signal coming out of the tunnel. Signal going into the tunnel, and a signal over here for this junction as well. And that should work right there, I think. Yeah. So what I'm gonna do, so if this train here is the first one I'm gonna do it to, So we're going to look at that train, and we're going to redo his orders just a little bit. We're going to add a waypoint, so he'll take the tunnel coming back, delivering logs from the forest going to the sawmill. And that's number 4 here. So there we go. So now this is waypoint number 2. So if we unpause it, he should take now the tunnel. So that frees up any traffic over here, so he won't be going through the station. So that should work a little bit better. I can actually probably just kind of put this line over from the tunnel directly here, but I don't want to really do that because eventually I'm going to extend this platform for one, and I don't see it being too much of an issue. It may take him a little bit more time, but that should be better anyways. I may do it later. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe like delete this tunnel and kind of bring its tunnel out to here and then go down there. That may be another possibility. We'll see. But for now, that's good. I think we're good there. Speed it up a little bit. Okay, I think we are looking fantastic. Now the next thing to look at, we did do our 2 coal trains, correct? So we should have those guys running. That is one of the old ones. Yeah, so here's one of the new ones, and he is cruising right along. And it looks like our coal production is up as well. So that's very nice. And I did do 2 of those, right? Or just 1. So this is 32. So 32. Or I just did 1 maybe. Yeah, I want 1 more of those. So it's not going to hurt to put it on, because as I'm sure, this station is just full of coal right now. So it's 146. So that'll be good. Yeah, so we're going to duplicate this guy as well. And I think that should be good for trains for a little bit. And there we go. So that should really boost up coal production as well. Or coal token production, I should say. Okay. So now the next thing to look at is iron. Iron is being produced over here at the foundry. And it looks like, as far as the station is concerned, we have a ton of coal, but not a ton of iron ore. Now the iron ore is being delivered from, and I think there's just 1 train doing it. So it's being delivered, no, there's 2 trains, so there's 2 trains going back and forth. And these trains can hold 116, but at the station at the moment, we only have, we don't have that, even close to that. So we're going to have to buy some, what is this guy doing? This guy should not be on that track doing that. He should not go further than this here and then turn around and go that way. I think I know, actually. He can't turn around. So basically it's the same issue as that other train. The platform wasn't long enough for him to turn around on. Okay, so I'm gonna have to fix that real quick. And I think what I'm gonna do is I don't have enough for the signal box. Bummer. Okay, so we're we're very close. Alright, so we're just going to have to wait until we have 150? Because we're going to have to buy a signal box extension. Because he is taking, so basically he's coming in here, right? He's picking up iron ingot, and then he's going forward this way, going all the way down to the iron mine, going all the way back, and then going towards the toolworks, which is all the way over here. So that guy is really going on a trip. He's like double length of the trip. So that's why, because he can't turn around here. So that's why I want to put on some extra things here. So, or extra station here. And I really need a plank train to go into the toolworks, please. There we go. Okay, so we should have some. We got 149 and come on, 152. There we go, 152. So now we can buy our signal box extension. There we go. Where do we want to put this? We can put this right near the town there. Be fine. Okay, so with that, wait for this train to get out of the way, and we will extend this station. So let's just go ahead and delete these two here, and then go like that. So now that train will have enough room to turn around. And that, by the way, is why I don't have trains over 8. One of the other reasons, because when they try to turn around at stations, sometimes they can't, because they're hanging out this side. And if they're hanging out this side, they're on the track that they were coming in on, and that's not good. So they have to go forward, so, and then turn around when they can. So that's what's happening there. Anyways, I hope that explanation was was good. I'm not sure, but to prevent that, we just put on more station. So then the trains that are 8 and under can turn around at the station when there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, when the stations are 8 long, like that. All right, so that's cool. And it looks like we're getting some passengers. Are we getting passengers at this station? No, but I'd like to make sure, because I think with that we're going to start getting some of these town buildings, but it doesn't look like it yet, so that's fine. So we're good there. I don't want passengers coming here. I want them to be over here. These stations are so close together that this station may start getting passengers from this town, and I don't want that to happen. So I'll turn off that station accepting passengers as soon as they start doing that. Okay, now, what was I doing? Oh yeah, so the iron. So I guess we only have the one. Sorry about the camera movements here. I think we only have the one train, so we have this train here. And then, do we have another iron train? No, we do not, because he would be between these two stations. Hopefully. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to buy, if I can, some extensions here. So we can definitely buy the offices. That'll produce one more per time span, I guess. And we can do the extended storage. So that'll do 2 more with there, just like that. I'm not gonna be delivering planks here, so I'm gonna do the second head frame. So that's perfect. So that is a fully fleshed out and extended iron mine, except for the timber tunnel supports. So now we should be getting a lot more iron ore. And with that said, let's go ahead and duplicate this train. So that they should be delivering much more here to the foundry, and with that, go ahead and making more iron ore ingots. Sorry, there we go. Okay, so let's do that. I think one of the last things I want to do too is I want to put on another iron ingot train, delivering iron ingot from the foundry here to the toolworks. Okay, so let's do that. No, I want to duplicate, and there's our train right there. Perfect. Oh, we need more. Bummer. Okay, so all right, so I will be right back. I'm just going to do a little fast forward here, so I can have more planks, so we can get more planks. Okay, so I think I have enough resources to do at least the iron ore train. This is the iron ingot. Let me just kind of stick this over here. As you can see, I actually put on some more log trains and some wood plank trains as well. So we should get that wood production, or wood token production, up pretty quick. Now, where are we, Mr. Iron Train? Did I miss you? There you are. Okay, so you are going to get duplicated. And let's go ahead and pick up our depot here. Perfect. And duplicate. Let's go ahead and follow him here. Has to be an easier way to duplicate trains, by the way. Alright, so we duplicate him, start him on his way. So that should get our iron ingot production going a little bit quicker. We'll stick the new train over there. We can close the old train, and we also want to duplicate this iron ingot train. And by the way, he's now turning around here to the station, so we basically halved his route. Cut his route in half there. Okay, and there we go, and duplicate him. Alright, let's go take a look at those guys. So this is our iron train, and he's coming around the mountain, as I say. And you're gonna go pick up the iron ore, and this is our iron ingot train. Alright, so that should be getting our production up on iron ingot, so we can afford to go into the next steam age, or the next era, I should say, era 3. And we should have 200 planks in no time as well. We do have enough coal, so we'll do that in the next video. We'll go ahead and buy our way into era 3, but for now I think era 2 is well sorted out. We have our production lines doing what they should be doing, and we have enough of it, I think. So we may need to put on some more. We may need to tweak a few of the sections that are really getting more traffic in our next episode, but we'll save that for then. Anyways, guys, if you like this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more, go ahead and subscribe and hit that bell icon so you will be notified. Anyways, guys, thanks for coming along for the ride, and hope to see you next time. Appreciate ya. Bye for now.